Okay, so I think I might have changed a couple mods in between streams. I also added the Sonic music mod and took away all the other music mods apart from Megalovania, but we won't get to that for much longer. So when we get there, I'm just gonna switch them out. They're both technically installed. I don't really know what's gonna happen if you have two conflicting music mods playing, but we'll see. I mean, by that point, you just take off the one or the other, depending on which one I like more. But where were we? Oh, we were.
Gosh, I'm kind of worried about our new friends.
Oh, so I have. Oh no, they have cloaks. Wait, do they? I have the Donald and Goofy organization cloak mod on. Um, but they, I guess, don't have them in this world. I think it's only the base ones. So um, any world that they change the outfits for Donald and Goofy, it's gonna be switched to the normal outfits. Also, you can't see it. Hold on, I'm gonna put. I think it's actually better for this game for me to be in this corner. So let me quickly. But I also have the dynamic maps mod on, which just adds treasure chests and lucky emblems to the map. So it makes the maps a little bit more useful. They're not like necessary. It really doesn't add much except for grabbing collectibles. But collectibles in this place is a bit more important because alright, so not that urgent. Goofy, you don't got yelled.
Let's see.
Think of how you line this one up. Okay. Yeah, so you can win this battle. It's a bit loud. Yeah, sometimes the cloak in the death screen looks a little weird. It's fine. Yeah, let's just turn it down. I had it at 5 before, and I was like, oh, this seems a bit too quiet, but I forgot when you paused it, there was some music. Oh, this is not important. What does this do? Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, okay. Because you can only have 30 abilities on, so for Sora, for Donald, they can have as much as they want. But, I mean, these don't matter.
Let's see.
I don't really know why I'm fighting these guys. But yeah, I still have better AI mod on because I still think it's better. It's fine. Like they go from being absolutely useless to kind of helpful. So I'm gonna hold off on grabbing all these collectibles that you can see on the map. I'm just gonna go do this forget the staircase over here. Like, this is how you're intended to get up here, and I'm always like struggling with that wall over there.
Is this it?
You ever seen a record player, Sora? You got like no technology on your island though.
This is the one.
Or at least outdated technology, that's for sure. Like, he doesn't have computers. But we know that, but we can assume. Or at least, it feels implied that he does not have computers. Is there a chest here? There's one on the map. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's 5 angle. So not everything you get in a chest is helpful.
Do you hear something?
I'm gonna use the wall glitch. You can glitch through the wall if you do it right. You gotta time it. You need to be like jumping up on these. Maybe it's this one, or maybe not that one, but basically you need to be like hopping up on them. And then there's like, oh, it was there for a second. Okay. You can glitch out of the wall. I didn't mean to do that one. So that's what I'm trying to do. You can glitch through the wall. You can get a mech suit, and it can be really helpful for this fight because they can't really do much about it. Okay, so you saw there for a minute. It showed up as an option. Yeah, but the I don't know what it's called. The mechanic where you can like hop up on things that have like little yellow stars near them. It's not super fluid. I imagine that's something that they'll tweak in or. But you can hear the sound, so it's showing up. It's just done. Well, that was just a bad angle. There we go. Yeah, so I think from here I'm gonna not die from these guys. Grab one of these. Kill this guy though, because he's just gonna be annoying. How the boss is like, how did everyone just disappear? It's interesting that enemies still spawn after it. I'd say this is a little cheap, but who the fuck is? These support codes are so overpowered. Literally, you can't spend like 5 minutes into the battle without getting to critical HP. Nope, my bad. It's the same button, but it's just a different side. How many of those do we have? Oh, that's cool. They added some sound effects, not just music. but only in the Jerk break. MP Haste is literally just, I guess it's not useless, it's just not as good. Because you have MP Drain as well. Which, MP Drain affects when you have your magic, but MP Haste is recovering your magic, so it's good in this game. If it worked like Kingdom Hearts 1, yeah, we'll give him a boost. Not that he can use items, but hey, and actually no, we'll take it away because he can't use items. It seems kind of useless to have him have that. And then all these are useless because you can't team attack. And I can't afford some of those. Did I give down? Oh, I've got down 11 from gun. Yeah, I think we. Oh yeah, did I check which lucky items we had? Okay, so we're missing. Which one are we missing? Are we missing the one in that I was struggling to get? I think that's the one we're missing. Yeah, in this world, the lightsaber doesn't look super glowy, but it's fine. How close to this do we need to be? Yeah.
Let's see.
That's so close, apparently. Or it's actually pretty useful. That's used to level up Keyblades. Which, Major Staff? Oh, Major Staff Plus is one of the few that I don't have the mod for. I think the mod that I have that turns, like, there's only 5 guns. Because they're based off of the guns from Final Fantasy 13. So there's only so many. So some of the guns replace multiple stabs. But I think the one that replaces the Mage Staff and the Mage Staff Plus I don't have. Okay, so we have all the Lucky Emblems in this world. Do we have all the Lucky Emblems total? Or no, we don't have a few of the Olympus. Everything in Olympus Prime we don't have. And then we don't have the one that's on top of the train because Thomas blocks it. I can't remember if I still have the Thomas mod on. What does it change? No, that doesn't change. Is it Mage Staff better than Valorant? Or Valiant? Can't speak. Mage Staff Fire Beast, but this is better strength, same magic. I guess it's whatever you want to. Personally, he's so good. So funny. I don't think I have anything with Goofy shields. I mean, I think the Captain America shield mod, which replaces Save the King, and we have a Mjolnir mod that replaces Save the Queen. But can you get the things in this one? Like, how far away can you leave? I know sometimes the mechs spawn, but like, can I go grab one? No, I can't get up over this. Yeah, I can't see. Okay, well, this isn't an entirely difficult fight. I'm pretty sure it's like, you always do the same amount of damage, I believe. Let's see, we're doing plenty of damage, so. I know mechs sometimes spawn as like enemies in this fight. So, I mean, but they're pretty tough. It might be just be worth it to kill the normal enemy.
Round 'em up. Keep going, Sora.
Oh no, floaty combat that adds the ability to guard and dodge in the air. How terrible. Yeah, like, people complain that this game is too floaty in its combat without knowing why floaty combat was bad. Because they, instead of like making it less floaty, and like fundamentally changing the way the combat worked, they just made it so you had a way to deal with it. No, you don't. Oh, wow, teleport. I thought it was attacking, so I dodged. Yeah, so if I took down one of the mechs, it would be easier. But the mechs are pretty tough. Even normally, it's hard to defeat one without another mech. And they only spawn like midway to the battle.
Keep going, Sora.
Not today, Zerg. What I always love about Toy Story 2 in the intro, when he's fighting Zerg in the video game, he's like, "We have met for the last time." And he responds with, "Not today, Zerg," implying he was gonna let him go. Because even if he won and put him in jail, or won and killed him, they would have still met for the last time. So, Buzz saying, "Not today," in that circumstance doesn't make sense. Yeah, that was actually really easy because I think you do a set amount of damage in that fight, regardless of level. Yeah, so there's a bunch of chests like around here, so I'll go up here. Are these meant to be child size? Or are these meant to be toys? I guess they're meant to be toys, because this is a Toy Story. In the Toy Story world, so. Is that better than Ribbon? No. Or Petite Ribbon. If I had a Grand Ribbon, or even just a normal ribbon, it would be better than what I have. Wait, is this not when you go here? I guess you go here later. What music is this from? Whenever I hear it, I think of Sonic Unleashed, but I don't know if that's what it's from. I know it's often used in YouTube videos. So, like, some people listening might not even realize this is just the game music from Sonic, necessarily. Okay, you can't heal at all, I forgot. Or you can't use cure at all. You can heal outside of battle, you can like use items outside of battle. Which I'm pretty sure they added the you can't use items outside of battle pro code, because that's what you do in hard mode in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I assume in Rebirth, but I haven't played it on hard mode. I think you do a certain amount of damage in this scene too. Because you're not actually you. You're a fictional video game character. Did Procodes don't apply here? Because it didn't look like I was draining health, but I, you know, might have just been compared to little. Even if you don't do set damage, the Gigas aren't affected by bubble. I mean, the enemies might be, but when you're in it doesn't. Its strength isn't proportionate to your stats. It's always going to be as strong as it is. So this might be the easiest world with Procodes, because so much of it is just use the mech. I mean, also you only need to use Procodes for the boss battles for the trophy, but we're not about that life. We're here to make things more difficult on ourselves. Right. I did not blow up that thing up there. That was my goal. I did this a lot pretty recently for the achievement. This is an achievement to get a certain score in this game. This minigame. So I was doing a lot of that semi recently. And it's not affected by your pro codes or your level, so it's just still as easy as it is. I know it's not affected by your level because on level 99 you're not very strong. You're not stronger than you would think you would normally be. Yeah. An accessory shot, that's pretty good. Oh wow, Wreck-It Ralph. You know how Sora has a close personal connection with a character he never met. Maybe that's some Union Cross shit. It's like Ventus had a connection with him technically, so Sora has a connection with him. And you would only understand that if you played Union Cross / Unchained Klee / Dark Road / whatever the fuck we want to call this game right now. None of these are really good. And I can affect my stats with these. So what do you get, Donald? 2-2, 1-0, 3-1. Also, we want to look at the thing it gives you. So I guess Soldier Tearing is still the best. Because Magic is kind of useless with the pro codes on, because you can use so little. I'm interested to see. I'm gonna use Shooting Star here. I'm interested to see what the Yuzora fight will be like. Oh, I can't have high jump. We'll get rid of one of the air slides for high jump. I don't think we need all three. Aerial dodge sucks, so that's all he's gonna say off. Auto finish doesn't need to be on. Because, like, how often is there a finish anyway? I can't use team attacks. And so, in place of that, Innocent Fire can be pretty good. The Speed Slash. Oh, no, that's good. We'll use that.
Come on, fellas.
Shut up, Donald. No one likes you. Ability plus. There you go. Well, Goofy has less, right? He only has 6. Yeah. we should give Goofy some of this. Abilities, Goofy. Strike. That we don't care about. Because we can't use team attacks. Yeah, so this playthrough, I'm glad I did choose the AI one. Because it not only makes me feel like Donald and Goofy are useful, but then I'm like more incentivized to give them stuff. So now we can go into here.
Sora, look!
Because Buzz got kidnapped. Right.
That must be the window Sarge mentioned.
I wonder what other tracks got replaced. Because I know that they reused some of the songs. Because this song was also in... Where did they put this song? In Kingdom Hearts 2. I feel like I heard it somewhere. I don't remember where they put it. Yeah, this part way easier because we have the freaking mech. Like, this is just a normal playthrough when you can use the mech. I don't know how the ship combat gets changed in the Caribbean. If we absolutely have to, I will consider taking off records for non-boss fights. But I want to keep it on forever because it's more interesting. I thought that game was good. And if your mech dies, you just switch mechs. Which only other mechs can really kill it. Normal enemies don't really have much to do with it. That guy was also just stupid. Like, he was flying through the wall for like no reason. For a while. I'm also gonna get back to the blue one, because the blue and purple ones are the best. The blue one has a, I think, more strength, more durability, as well as the exploders are really good. And then the purple one has a really fast gun, so it's also pretty good. And the lasers are good for dealing with random Heartless that are just on the ground.
Hey, there's some over there.
Shut up, Goofy. What do you think I'm a child playing this game? This game that is rated E. I don't even know if it's rated 10. Maybe rated 10. I know Kingdom Hearts 2 is rated 10 for blood and alcohol use in Battle Royale. We can't let the children see Barbossa drinking wine. He's not even drinking, like... Oh, he's drinking wine. Like, what kind of pirate is he? Here's the chest. I don't think it's anything important. Like, might as well grab it. Oh, boy, that actually is, like I said, used for leveling up Keyblades on the first tier level ups, so... It's pretty good. I also like you can see the enemies on the map with this mod. Like, this mod makes the map act like it should in base game. I kind of hope Kingdom Hearts 4 has something similar to this, but we'll see. If it doesn't, then people will just mod it into the game. Because most mods that exist for Kingdom Hearts 3 exist because people didn't like the mechanics. And wanted it to be more like Kingdom Hearts 2. Which I guess sort of makes sense. Is there another chest down here? Yeah, in here, isn't it? Grab that. This one I think is not very good. Yeah, it's a wellspring sound. Or is it a potion? It's a potion. Which is useless to me, because I can't use potions inside a battle. And if I'm gonna use something outside of battle, I'm just gonna use like a tent or something. I would say Pro Codes level 1 is probably not much different than Pro Codes normally. Because, like, what does level 1 give you that Pro Codes doesn't? On its own. You're already at base stats with Pro Codes. And the only way to get better stats is by, like, strength ups and stuff. We're gonna switch to this purple mech. I don't know why some worlds the lightsaber is more dull than others. Like when we were fighting the Rock Titan, it was super glowy, but in here it just looks like a stick. It's a Roxas, that's a stick moment. Okay. Cannons are really slow to charge though. We did it. That's the last one, right? Yeah. We need to take a picture of the cacti.
A cactus?
Why are there more Final Fantasy enemies? Like, you should fight Heartless and Fiends, in my opinion. But I guess they wanted to diversify the enemies, and then they would have to be like, oh, you know, why are we fighting these monsters? What are they? Just monsters. Just random enemies that you would see from time to time. These. I guess level ups are helpful for Donald and Goofy, if you care about them. But I mean, in base game, Kingdom Hearts 3, Donald and Goofy are still really useless. So, who really is spending, like, time leveling them up? Oh, a high other, but I went down my way to grab that. Is there something you can fall down on over here? You can fall down on that light? No. Oh no, that's a symbol for a big chest, right? I thought that was a thing that you can fall down on top of, but no, it's just a big chest. But yeah. As I said in that one Kingdom Hearts 3 episode that's on my YouTube channel, big chests are just maps and mini games. That's all you get from them. I don't even think they put strength boost or like stat boost items in them anymore.
Let's see.
I feel like the Orichalcum pluses that are in Kingdom Hearts 2 that are inside chests should be in large chests. Because their only use is for the ultimate weapon. That's one we already have. Here's that one. So I mean, do we need cuisine? Can I even eat anything? I need a soup and a starter. Can I make some? Oh, let me put on the gourmand swing real quick before we go to the beach fair. because that increases my chance to get an excellent dish. What is this music? What is this from? Like, it's all from Sonic music, except the Zora boss fight. I like this music. This is the end screen music.
All right, we did it.
Or not the end screen music, the Green Hill Zone. Wow, we got a star. But we don't have money for any ingredients for this stuff, so we'll just have to buy them. Does entree mean starter? Why don't you just say entree? Like, that's one of the few things that, like, in English you just don't change for, because, like, who cares? Oh, those are my only options, okay. Buy one of these. Okay. So what cuisine upgrades can we add? Increase that bonus by 25%. Makes it last longer. Makes it last longer. Bizarre. Artisan. Blizzard, not Blizzard. I don't really use those, and none of those are really strong against this next boss. We're gonna go until we get the one that increases the stats. Fighting meal. That one's the good one. Donald, you guys got, I mean, again, your items don't matter. But this is better than what he had. Yeah. He's good. Oh, Startron. Oh, yeah. His, stuff that increases my strengths is going to be pretty helpful in this game. Because like I said, my strength only increases with stat boosts. So like right now I'm at 24 strength, which isn't bad. I'm at 5 defense, which is a lot worse. I think, which one is it? Does it give you 0 or 1? For the pro code for defense. It's 0. I ranked up. Ranked up to M rank. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, the only that makes sense. This next fight is also with points.
Come on, fellas.
Like, so much of this world was super easy because of the mechs. But this one, we don't get mechs in this fight, so this one we're just gonna have to do. Oh wait, we gotta listen to the London Cooks line. The scene that has the meme that
What do you want with my friend?
goes out of Kingdom Hearts community.
Such tremendous darkness. All because he was ripped away from the boy who cares about him most.
Does that mean we'll all be like Buzz?
Isn't Andy on his foot?
Find Andy?
Wrong. Distance doesn't matter. Andy's part of their hearts, just like my friends are part of mine.
Yeah.
You can't rip that apart.
This is canonical to the Toy Story universe.
What? Your friends are your power? How very
Even the villain's like, we're getting sick of it, Sora.
the light of friendship is a form of power. The darkness of being alone is a power even greater. Darkness is the heart's true nature.
Alright, so I was like, oh my
Whatever
goodness.
you're talking about,
He's
I
handsome.
don't care. Put Buzz back the way he was, then get lost.
Or else what, Toy?
Yeah, I am a toy. And a friend. My guess is no one's ever loved
They
you
picked up the
before,
music here.
because you know nothing about hearts and love.
That's all I need to hear. It's like, get wrecked, Xehanort. I'm just gonna hear ring until I die. Oh, also we don't have grand magic, so having fires doesn't matter. This enemy is called the King of Toys. Who elected him? I guess no one elects a king. But who, like... How did you become the king? Because of flying saucer. You're not even a claw. Now, if he was a claw machine, that'd be pretty cool. Could be called the King of Toys, because it's literally the alien... The three little aliens, is God, is the claw. Does he even hit him? Just kind of take it. Yeah, make more roads. Oh, where's this way? This one. That's a hard one to dodge. Because there's a lot of them going off in different directions. Yeah, you can get hit early on in the fight, but like after a while, it's like you're dead. Because I have 0 defense. Or I have 5 defense. I'm doing decent damage now. I think that it's like the damage score is not that low in these games. I think they saw that people didn't like doing shit damage in level 1, so they sort of accounted for it. These blocks are really like what's causing the issue, because they get in the way from me dodging.
Back off! Back off! Back off!
I meant to dodge, but I didn't get it out in time.
Back off!
how so much damage I did with magic. Round them up, there's one enemy. Your battlefield is kind of sucky. I was dodging the one, or blocking the one that was close to me, but it veered off and didn't hit me, so. I mean, we got further that time, though. We got to number, to 3 health bars down. Yeah, so fire definitely better than thunder if it hits him. Yeah, that one's very quick, and so if you're attacking, it's not easy to get out of there. Yeah, do some damage. Rough them up, guys. It's helpful when you actually do something instead of just sit on the ground and not do anything.
No way.
They're not good at aerial combat. Let's see. I mean, normally they're not good at anything, but with the mod, they're a little bit better. I wouldn't say it's a noticeable difference, unless you're like actively looking for some of their attacks. They have a couple extra attacks that are really good. But it's not like it makes them. But you can't solely rely on it. You gotta do a little bit of fighting yourself. I had a feeling he's gonna try that soon. Blocks, man. Always getting my way. I think I had this similar issue when I was doing level 1 programs, which again, from what I'm seeing, isn't much of a difference. Because you still have the same stats. You don't get level up stat boosts with programs on. But you retain any item boosts you use, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, with this attack, you just kind of want to keep attacking. I think keep getting close, because that attack can't actually hurt you if you're close enough. Some of his attacks like that. But that one, his beam attack, if you're already fighting on top of him, he can't hurt you with it, but he very rarely will do it if you're already on top of the saucer. So. Rough him up, Woody, or just stay in there. Either's fine. I know the town's not big enough, but please fight him.
No way.
That one's rough. If you're on top of the saucer when he does that attack, it's quite difficult to do much about it. That one's a fairly rare attack. Or maybe it's just a late fight attack. Thank goodness for Ivory's doing his dodge attacks, because, my goodness, or not dodge attacks, but dodges, because otherwise I would have been electrified there, and I would have died. Stop cheating. Hey Donald, you attacked him. I haven't really seen Donald do much this round. I thought he was doing a charge attack. He usually spins before doing that, so it gives you some indication that he's doing something. Oh, you're cheating. Just going outside of the boundaries, I can't hurt you. Wow, magic. I can do magic again. Yeah. I saw that's what he was doing, but I was mid-swing. Most of his attacks are pretty easy to dodge. Yeah, that one is annoying only when I try to use fire and it doesn't let me because for whatever reason it's like, no, you can't use it right now. We're not gonna tell you why. You just can't. That's an issue that Magic always has in this game. Don't know why it's the case. I guess it has to do with your combo, but it should darken it out when you can't use it. The camera angle was really messing me up there. Because I couldn't see exactly where they were coming from, or how close they were, but I could have handled it differently. Yeah, Buzz, he did something. The wall, man. Freaking block. Got in my way. Get him! So thank you, Buzz Lightyear, for not attacking. Yeah. So the problem with that attack, what I'm messing up a bunch is they don't all target you. They just kind of fly near you, and so I'll block and then they'll veer off and then I'll die. Or I'll miss all my attacks and then get hit. After I die, I'm gonna see if this is my Keyblade with the highest strength stat. And see if it makes a difference if I switch to a different one. 4 is 85. So yeah, we'll switch. We'll switch to Hero's Origin, or whatever it's called. You can see that helps. I thought I dodged it. I mean, it seemed to help a little bit. I'm at such a low strength stat that it's not a whole lot difference. If I die again, I might switch to the slash attack. The slash counter attack, I mean. Counter slash, I guess. What it's called? him up, Goofy. Yeah, it seems to be making a little bit of hard to tell. We do so little of me. It's got me. I couldn't remember exactly how that one went. I was trying to watch everything, but I probably could have stayed with the same strategy I had been doing to deal with that, with dodging away, waiting for the rockets to get past me, and then attacking. Also, I forgot to switch my counterattacks. I didn't know those jumpable toys were here. I knew they were there for later in the fight. I didn't know they did the entire time. Luckily I didn't get hit, so I'm fine. But... didn't get in time. That one I've been getting better at dodging. You don't actually have to get fully off of the UFO, you just have to dodge roll. Oh, perfect block too? Would have been some decent damage. Got a little bit lucky there. I was not looking out for that. I didn't think he was gonna do that. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be right back. Oh wow, cheap viewers. I can't believe such a good deal. There's a ban for your kindness. For those watching the VOD, it's a gamer bot message. At least I don't be like, want to be famous? Those ones I haven't seen in a long time. I think those don't exist anymore. Because I think people start blocking the terms want to be famous. So like poor like little Timmy there doing nothing wrong, just being like, I want to be famous. So they don't get to chat. Like immediately banned for saying they want to be famous. Oh, I have MP Rage on. Oh, I don't think it's called that. But that's what it is. I'm trying to figure out how to end up. If only it worked like to counteract MP drain. That'd be so funny. Because you're constantly losing health. But no, that's not how it works. Not the Lego. Or maybe it's a Mega Block. A legally distinct Lego? What do you mean good timing? Did you get healed? How did you get healed? What are you doing over there? How are you healing Buzz Lightyear, not healing me? It's outrageous. And unfair. I keep forgetting to change. Oh, well, it's not a great position to be in. Wow. If only they could actually do damage. Or they can, it's just sometimes. They're not doing a very good job at actually attacking, is the thing. Yeah. When it does that spin attack, you can dodge it pretty easily by staying really close to it. But when it goes off of the border of the floor, you can't follow it over it. Yeah, I was right in the sweet spot to get hit by that, so I was like, maybe I won't be able to. I'm surprised he attacked so quickly after doing the missile attack. I wonder what this enemy's revenge values are and how it responds. Enemies like this, like, revenge values aren't really thought of. Because you can just keep wailing on them. Unless they do an attack like this. Revenge Valley is usually only thought of as something for super bosses. So it's gonna do the charge attacks, I think it normally does that when it tries to transition into the lightning phase. Okay, I can't see what I'm doing. You would think the lock-on would keep me looked on, but apparently not. We get to hear the ringing for the rest of the fight, because I cannot heal. Would that have hurt me if I hadn't gotten it? About to say. Because I was so slow health that, again, wasn't paying attention. It looks like I looked away for like half a second and then he was attacking. I don't even know why I looked, but I wasn't looking at his lightning stem thing there. Oh, they even let me do it again attack, and I keep forgetting to change my counter attack to counter flash. It's not really that big of a deal. I don't even think he does too many blockable attacks that give me a good opening for a counter attack. Other than his charge attack, which might with counter slash. Wow, I very rarely see him transition from his normal missile attack to this missile attack. That's not a very common combo. I'd like to be able to see what he's doing. Stupid blocks. Okay, he's doing his charge attack. So, yeah, you can just run out of the way for that one sometimes.
Back at you.
He said that so matter of factly. Like, I'm done for. It's just a fact. Like, I'm dead. And it happens to everyone, I guess. You know, it's happened to me. Yeah, he was at a weird spot, and that's why I was kind of like thinking he might charge attack again. Oh, you back up. Wait. Yeah. Again, I don't know how you're healing Buzz, but if you could not heal Buzz and heal me, that'd be great. Because he's saying good timing, which I believe is what he says when he gets healed. But I guess I could be wrong. The normal attack. Okay, that wasn't my fault. Freaking Mega Box again. Legally distinct Legos. tricky one to see to judge. Oh, I felt like I dodged there. Whatever. Yeah, I think that one, like, you can dodge it by, like, timing it correctly and then not having to get off the saucer, but probably safer to just get out of the way as soon as I see that's what he's doing. Will I ever switch to Counter Slash? Maybe not. We'll see. If I ever remember. I'm just like, so like, okay, we'll just quickly do another one. I don't even think it would make much of a difference if I can even hit him with it, which is hard to say if I could. Counter kick is pretty good, but it's slow, and so you often just end up missing with it. I think it technically does more damage. Could be wrong though. There's got to be some advantage to it outside of certain fights. It might be easier to hit them back. I think I got a little bit lucky there, but I'm not lucky. I feel like it just didn't register my dodge. But I was at a point in the fight where I wasn't in super side of dying. Again, early on I can get hit by a couple things, but later on it's like you're just done for. Because you have HP drain and no way of healing. Yeah. Why lock-on? Lock-on is something with the camera. And sometimes it's super helpful and sometimes it doesn't. It didn't seem to want to move the camera at all. Like, you can lock on, but you can manually move the camera, so like, what is even the point of locking on? Other than the camera will generally point you in the direction of the enemy when you're locked on. Yeah, they can't toggle lock on in Kingdom Hearts 2. You can in this game. You can in Kingdom Hearts 1. Can't in Kingdom Hearts 2. Or Rechain, I think. But that one, its fighting mechanics a little different, so I don't really blame it. You only have so many buttons on the controller. I'm not sure about Birth by Sleep. Or Dream Drop Distance. I play Dream Drop Distance so little because it sucks. Yeah. Well, now we get to hear the ringing sound for the rest of the fight. Yeah, let's put on counter good. Counter good. Counter slash. I'm not really sure what impact is. Why do I have... Oh, because the freaking AP is messed up. Because of one of my mods. I don't know which one. Okay. So we are going to hit continue Dynaxis. For some reason, one of the mods makes it that AP messed up and you can't, you don't have the proper amount. I don't know which mod does it. I thought I did, but apparently not because that mod isn't in effect. So one of them does it. It's very annoying. It might be the better AI somehow. Don't know why. It shouldn't. Sora is not an AI. Oh no, I mentioned AI. They're gonna cancel me, even though I'm talking about a video game character. How they control them. Because all AI is the exact same. Didn't you know? Generative AI is the exact same thing as party AI in video games. And if you didn't know that, you're a fool. And if you believe that what I'm saying is accurate, you're also a fool. Because that's not. I'm lying. I'm making it up. I'm being satirical because people are really stupid. And complain about things that aren't. Like, AI that's not even an issue. That's not generative AI. They're just like, as a concept, they're like, I hate it. It's terrible. It's like, but as a concept, it's not. It's just how it's being used in generative AI that's an issue. So maybe do some research. Okay, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was not doing a good fight because I was complaining about people. So yeah, let's continue because for some reason my AP is messed up. Don't know why. You would think removing the mod that messes it up would fix it, but maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It's just when you hit prepare and retry that it messes it up. So what does this do? Oh, that's a spin attack, right? Kind of slash mode. Is there anything else I can switch out? Maybe haste or block with it, sure. I would say MP haste is better. We'll see. Do I still have food? Yeah.
Come on, fellas.
We can skip the cutscene. We don't have to watch the epic roast of young Xehanort. I cannot see what he's doing. Why do you attack? I don't know if I hit him there, but I tried. Are you gonna do a charge attack? No, it's I know I probably could have kept pushing him, but he probably would have moved off stage, and I wouldn't have been able to do anything, and I would have died. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was doing that or his beam attack. His beam attack and his dash attack are fairly similar in their, like, this is what I'm about to do part. So, did I just tank a hit and then it get damaged? I guess maybe the fire hit it, so it didn't hurt it. Yeah, that was bad timing. I don't know how much MP haste is gonna help. If I had tasted that, that might be better. Yeah, I tried to dodge, but I did not have time. He has like a barrier around him that you can't get too close, but you can get close enough that his rockets won't hurt you. In that attack. Okay, well, normally that works, but it's maybe just the timing or the angle I was at, I'm not sure. Oh no, my headphones is low on battery. Not that I really need to hear it. There aren't too many audio cues in this fight. Yeah, it would be nice to hear the music and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know if I'm hitting it, but with a shot, you know. What? That's insane! It came out of nowhere! It's like the last one he had, too. Can I go to Corona? Or the Fairy Tale Kingdom? The Kingdom of Beer. That's what I'm gonna call it. Kingdom of Beer. Have I been there yet? I don't think so. I could go there, I guess. I don't think it would really help me though. Maybe have a couple statues, but nothing there. Not really much there. HP walking would be nice. I think it might counteract HP drain. Probably not though, if I had to guess. Night's hit, it's fine. My magic really doesn't do a whole lot of damage. That's some boogie damage that they did before they fell off. Yeah, he usually combos those two attacks. Those blocks almost killed me. Or maybe I would have survived. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm late enough in the fight that it's in that tricky spot. No warning for that attack. Yeah, you really just have the only attack you can do is your base attack, your base combos. You can't really use magic. You can't really use any of the tools you have, like shot locks, form changes, even grand magic is not allowed. It's like you always have such little magic anyway. Oh, you're not gonna chain the two attacks? I think the second was chained, and that's why he didn't do another attack after his charge. Yeah. That's when, like, if you are doing your combo finisher just before he does his attack, you're not gonna be able to dodge him. This is a bit of a moment where you can't do anything. Early enough in the fight though that I can take the hit. That was risky because of all the blocks and buildings. Interesting. Couldn't get a hit in there. I saw it too. I was like, too close, too greedy. Oops, I needed it. I'll just quickly check. I can't use that. Not much I can do there. Yeah. Fire is definitely the way to go. Poems does decent damage if it attack if it hits. But if it takes too long to hit him, it just disappears. It doesn't take that long. that's annoying. I was like, he's gonna attack soon, and I try to dodge it, but it's hard to get out of the sphere, so if you don't time it perfectly, you're either gonna be too early or too late. It's cheap opening move, I'm just saying. When I can't, because I'm gonna open with my magic, because I can't hold on to that. I can't wait to use my magic. Because of the MP drain. Every second I wait, less magic I have. He's still. Oh, because he was doing the. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, why is the attack not done? But it's because he was doing the sweep attack. I was looking to use my magic. It didn't give me a counter attack there. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. More often than not, it will give me the counter attack. But every now and then, it's like, no, I'm not gonna allow it. I almost died there. Well, I probably wouldn't have died, but I would have gotten hit. I thought I was gonna do a charge. Fucking blocks, man. If that red block wasn't there, I would have gone out of the way. And it's impossible to predict where the blocks are gonna land because they get flung in every direction by Lost itself. So there's really not much you can do about it other than hope it's out of your way. Did his wing attack, so I thought he was gonna do a charge or anything. But apparently not. I mean, he's gonna get off me. This is fair, like, he should do that more often, because I'm just wailing on his head. And unlucky spot there. Good job, Yuki. This is really putting in the work this round. Normally there's a bit more of a grace period there. I think he typically will do his charge attack before going into his Thunderdome phase. Which I think you could just wait out, like you just keep dodging until he's out of the phase. And I'm not entirely sure how that one works. Like, I don't usually spend much time on this fight in a normal playthrough because he's really not that hard. Even here, like, I'm doing plenty of damage, and his attacks are pretty predictable. It's just, I die in one hit. Well, 2 hits if it's early. The first one is early enough, but basically 1 hit. I feel like that has the potential to hit him, but normally it's gonna miss. Yeah, we were not in a great spot there, but we had enough distance so I could see it coming if we needed to attack. Oh wow. Change the missile attack and the charge attack. Now during this phase, he's not going to charge because he's like getting set to do something. He normally only does in stationary attacks here. I forgot he does that spin move, doesn't he? Okay, well we got him, he was nearly on his last South Bar, so his Thunderdome attacks, that's what I call when he makes this guy go dark, and he has like a beam of thunder around him. When he gets that, they're just normal attacks. He just stops doing his charge attack because he can't, because he doesn't move really. Oh, my headphones died, so we're out of sound. We'll give it a couple more attempts, but if we... Oh, you guys can't hear the music, because there's no sound coming out. Okay, well... I don't know where my aux cord is. Oh, that's what it's called. To plug into the headphone jack. Where are we at in terms of time? We're not too far into the stream. Trying to think of what I could use as a speaker. I guess you'd hear some echo if I used my TV, my monitor speakers. Let's plug this in. We could just do no game sound. Because, like I said, there's no... I don't have another pair of headphones. And... yeah, I guess you might hear a bit of an echo from my monitor. But that's really all we can do in terms of sound. So I'll just move my mic closer to me. So it's less likely, it's still probably going to pick it up, but... Okay, so there's a bit of an echo, I'm sorry. I can barely hear it though, so like, this is at 100% volume. So, that's what you're getting. Better than nothing. I don't want it too loud because it's gonna, I can actually do this though. But it's gonna like, be picked up by the mic if it's too loud. Now it is, so maybe I can't. I forgot it's quieter when it's turned down, so let's go down like 65 and see if that's good enough. Like you might hear it, but it's overall. There's only so much I can do when my headphones are dead. I don't really want to end stream because I'm having fun doing this. This is going to my monitor speakers. I could have put it through my controller speakers if I wanted to, if I was insane. I love how Buzz Lightyear's laser is the same sound as Star Wars blasters. Which is kind of inspired by Star Wars with him, like Zurg's whole thing, protecting the galaxy and whatnot. There's a bit of references to Star Wars and Toy Story to Buzz. So I guess it sort of makes sense. Did I hit him? I don't know if I did. Oh no, the Thunderdome. I'm definitely at a dying point. Did I have a little bit of weapons when casting fire? Because I definitely got hit by the thunder attack. Like, he definitely used it, and I was definitely within the range of attack, but... Spin attack. I wasn't sure if you could get a point where you could shift to him. Air dash. So I don't think that's what it's called. Air theft, that's what it's called. You know, if you could air theft towards him. I think you couldn't, because I feel like I was not being able to do that. That was not an amazing ending. Because I was high enough in the air that it, like, a bowling animation. Trying to just spam out fires so I could kill him, but we got really close though. So we're probably only a handful of tries left. Like again, he doesn't really have that much of variety in his attacks. Even as he gets later into the fight, he doesn't really switch it up. Other than the tornado attack. When he's in his Thunderdome phase. Did I get hit really early on, I guess? goodness, freaking block. It's like kind of cool, like boss arenas. There's not many boss arenas that have like layers and like things you can climb on and whatnot, but it is very annoying. Which I feel like anytime it's not a flat arena, it's gonna get in your way. It looks cool and it's unique, but it's just very. Why don't you attack this buddy? These NPCs suck. And this is with the AI overhaul mod. Like, is he gonna attack? I was expecting his missile attack to be a lot quicker if he was gonna do it soon. Anyhow, because that was pretty quick succession. I can't speak. Dang it. I was at a tricky spot because I was trying to get over the little ridge on the top to get to where I can attack him. But... So chaining attacks. What's wrong with these? Yeah, that was... Air dodging is insane. Having, like, even the ability air dodge is not a good dodge. The air dash is much better. That blocks the missile and not his dash attack. Oh shit, I was scratching my head. I didn't have my hand on the button to dodge. Yeah, you red brick. Red brick is like I constantly am thinking it, and it's just like always getting in my way. There's only like a couple of them too, so it's not like it's all over the map. It's just I keep running into it. And I jumped on the plush that make you jump into it at the exact wrong time. I was unable to dodge the attack. One of the easiest attacks to dodge. I knew I was probably gonna get hit by that. The MP drain is gradual enough that it's like you have a good amount in the early fight to take one hit and only one hit because the defense is low enough that it's not gonna make much of a difference. It's almost like it's not even worth it to use the magic. Though sometimes, like I said, it seemed like I sometimes had iframes when casting it. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Like, I was right instead. I should have done something. You got him. No, fight him. What AI setting is Woody on? He might be on a setting that makes it so he doesn't do much. I'm gonna check out of this. Like sometimes when I'm fighting, he wants to do something, but like he's just standing there. What are you doing, man? Sorry, I was more focused on Woody than on the boss. So yeah, let me check. Can customize Sora target. So you can go wild on abilities. You can attack the enemy. Target enemies near Sora and fighting him. So maybe if we put them on Sora attack, they will actually stick by me and actually do some damage. We'll try that. It seems like for bosses, Sora attack is good, but for anything else, it's bad. Because sometimes it'll just be near you. Oh, that's kind of weird. I didn't think they would start. They don't often start the battle with that attack. It's kind of rare for them. Usually they start with either the missiles, either one of them, or the beam attack. Are you doing that twice in a row? Screw you. You say I'm not gonna do this attack much? I'm gonna do it twice in a row. That's unfortunate. So I don't see a whole lot of sticking by Sora fighting them. See how I'm up here on top of the enemy attacking them. And you guys are doing nothing. Yeah, it just seems like they don't have a very good grasp on how to deal with this particular enemy, and so they're not gonna. Because, like, if I see that he's using his electric attack just as I'm attacking, it usually will cause, like, doing my finisher specifically, it usually will cause it so I can't get out of the way in time. It's slow enough that it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna allow me enough time to move out of the way. I've kind of given up on magic. Doesn't seem to be useful. At least not for this fight. Because I have to, like, it moves so far away from your magic when you cast it that almost nothing is gonna really do significant damage unless you're right on top of them. And at that point, why not just attack? I'm surprised I didn't die from that. I definitely got hit by it. Normally would have killed me. I'm not complaining, but it really did. Unlucky that he did the attack just as I got over the missiles, and the missile that launched just happened to be the first missile. The first missile to launch happened to be the one that I was directly above. Like, that is just insanely bad buff. That wasn't paying enough attention. This was an early hit. Oh, okay. Fucking block. I'm not looking around the arena to see if a block is going to be in my way. I'm just dodging when I see that they're attacking, and then I dodge into a block, and then it blocked, and then I can't move. Like, I'm too close to it, and so it's not a good, it's not going to get me anywhere. I'm getting close enough that I know it's possible. Well, I mean, I've done it before, but you know. Yeah, that attack is really weird. It seems like if you dodge it, it just doesn't seem to hit you sometimes. Like, that sounds stupid. Like, you dodge it and it's barreling towards you, but because you hit the dodge button, it's like, oh no, you're fine. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. But obviously, if you dodge something, it doesn't hit you. Like, that's how dodging works. But I mean, like, oh my goodness, this freaking, what? It pulled me in. Ow! It freaking jaw clicked, just like it locked up as I was saying that, and then it hurt. Oh, when you literally just cheated. I was out of the way, and it's like, no, you're not. Freaking cheating alien. That's okay. I did that. Well, I mean, I said blocked it, and nothing happened. It didn't hit my block, but I also didn't get hurt. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to counterattack that, and that's the only blockable. I mean, I guess you can block these if it lines up perfectly enough that you can actually do that. But like, you can't really counterattack any of his attacks. His like a dash attack, it's not gonna. You can't counterattack. It's not gonna make contact. How little his hitbox is for his damage his head is comparatively to the damage hitbox. None of those are gonna hit him. Oh, it did. Good. Like, I feel like sometimes it just disappears before it hits him. Even though it's out of range that it should hit them. The block. Why? Pretty quick follow-up attack. asking for. Because I'm grabbing against the blocks that are in my way. The friggin' stupid boys. Oh, you just wanted to do the flip? Thought spinning was a cool trick. Getting ready. Back up. Deal with. There we go. Yeah, that's not a high enough point that I thought I'd be fine. Not what I wanted, but that was fine. But I did not want to jump on these blocks. It forced me to. Blocks in my way. Can we just like get rid of them? Like poof, they're gone, because they're just in the way. They're not helpful. They're not like, they're kind of cool to see that it's like, oh, it's an actual boss arena, not just like a flat open plain. But at the same time, if it gets in my way because I'm trying to dodge and not being like, oh, there's a wall there, that's not always there because it's freaking a toy that moves because the enemy decided so. Like, and sometimes you can't see it because of your camera angle. Like it just disappears. It's too close to the camera. Like if it would to be blocking the camera, it just disappears. Like you can sort of see it, but not really. Please, camera. Feels maybe like they're attacking less now that I put them on Sora attack. So maybe that was a bad choice. Literally couldn't see it, so could not predict it would frickin' destroy my ability to dodge. Because Sora is gravitated towards him, which is helpful if you're trying to use it. But if you can't see it, then you're clearly not trying to use it. So you shouldn't, like, it shouldn't proc if you are not trying to use it. Like, if you can't see it, you should have to see the little yellow shiny things to freaking use it. Or whatever. And most of my deaths are because the environment got in my way. In an unpredictable way. Cause like in Twilight Town, it can be annoying that the Heartless will go into the walls and be in there for an uncertain amount of time and then pop out and kill you. Like, that's annoying, but at least the walls don't move like they do in this place. If you get the guard, it's just not gonna hurt you for some reason. Like, at all. I don't know if you don't have iframes after guarding. It's a weird part of that attack. That if you guard it, it just doesn't do anything for the rest of the attack. At least that's the way it seems. No, please go kill me if that kills me at any point, I'm gonna be pissed because like I'm not asking for it. Oh, it's doing the spin attack. Was it? Well, maybe it is. Okay. I mean, I might have missed out on doing a couple attacks, but it's really not a big deal. I'm trying to live. Because it's such a slow jump that it usually is gonna get you killed. Because I'm trying to go towards the enemy. Sure, I'm all for it. It's a useful way of getting on top of the enemy, but can you not? What are you doing? Oh, because you can't get on top of it because there's no ground for some reason. Okay, I'm not complaining, but that definitely was weird. So that attack is probably what's killing me the most, and it's just kind of random. Like sometimes you can just dodge it with a dodge roll without getting out of its range, and sometimes you can't. And you just kind of have to guess what's gonna happen. And if you're out of its range, you're obviously fine, but that requires you to have air dash, which is sometimes can happen. It doesn't happen if you go hit the square like that time. I just wasn't paying attention. But the damage again. Let's see if any of those have hit him. Oh, one of them did. Good job. One singular fireball. Like, see, there's so much so that it's not doing anything. Okay, so when it goes out of bounds, that is kind of frustrating because you can't really do anything, and you can't follow it. I feel like sometimes I can't blink if I haven't seen him attack in a bit, because if I miss the... Okay, that nearly killed me. It didn't, but it nearly did. I felt like it got stunned at one point. I feel like I remember that being a thing. Like after it went the darkness realm, like if you did enough damage, maybe? And I'm not doing enough damage because I'm a weakling. Because normally in this fight, when you can heal and you play with defense, when it does the thunder attack, you just recover and keep attacking. It doesn't do enough damage that normally that it's really worth an issue. Like, but when you can get hit a singular time, and only at the beginning of the fight, then like it's kind of just screwed. No matter what, if you get hit by it. Okay, that was impossible to predict. So, thanks game. There's sometimes when he does that attack, he doesn't do any warm-up, he just dashes. Like he turns around and dashes, and if you're close enough to him, you really can't do anything about it. I can't even use counter hand in this one, or not counter punch, whatever it's called. Freaking fist attack. Really cool. But I need form changes for that. Oh, form changes are stupid. How could they possibly have that instead of drive forms, even though they're all really unique and cool? And aren't just, you get 2 life, so you get 2 keyboards, and only that, and no different. Get over yourselves. Imaginary argument I made up. I didn't make up the argument. People do complain about the change from drive forms to form changes, even though they're very similar functionally, and there are a lot more variety in form changes than there are in drive forms, because all the drive forms are basically the same, except for a few differences. Like, Battle Form sucks. I hate it. I very rarely use Battle Form. Other than it's cool that you have 2 Keyblades at first, but outside of getting the levels for it and using it as a heal, it sucks. Wisdom Form sucks. It's got the 1 dodge attack, so that's a dodge move. So that's the only thing it really has going for it. And it's good for the Demix fight if you spam fire with it. Limit is cool. That's Limit I like. Master Form is alright. It's got air combos. It's pretty good. Final Form is repetitive. Like you get to fly. So that's kinda cool. But Master and Final are too similar to each other that I feel like it's really worth like complaining that you don't have them. When form changes are so varied. Like, a couple of them are the same. I'm not gonna act like they're all different. But most of them are pretty unique. Like, they don't have another counter punch that, that the Hero's Origin has. I don't think any of them have. But there's a couple, like, the arrow guns are pretty much the same as the form change for the Honey Spout. The claws from the Happy Year are pretty much the same as the one from Arendelle. And that's kind of it. Like, that's the only difference. Like, major difference between different ones. Like Counter Hammer? Not Counter Hammer. What is it called? David Deputy's one? That one's really cool. I like that one. I guess, Dark Form and Light Form are very similar. But who freaking cares? So I got a text message I'm gonna check because I got 2 in a row from the same person. Like, the Storm Flag is completely unique. Like, none of the other Keyblades have that. Second Form is pretty, like, they don't even pretend like they're different between the Kingdom Key and whatever console exclusive Keyblade you have. As well as Starlight has Second Form too, right? Why does that even have that? That doesn't even make sense. Like, that one I think could have been more unique, especially because the Starlight Keyblade is a Union Cross Keyblade. They could have, like, done something with that. Or, like, you could have had, like, the roller coaster, the Keyblade roller coaster thing, but, like, as a finisher, maybe. I don't know. Ultimate Form is... You gotta... It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't really use it that often. I never really used Nano Gear that much. It's kind of cool. Like, some of them suck. Some of them are not interesting. But a lot of them are really cool. Like, Arrow Guns, super cool. And the Hammer one, really cool. The Spear and Flag forms are also really fun. The shield one that you get for the Hero's Origin, really interesting and really unique because with how you can do the counter guard. I think people just didn't give the form changes enough chance. Like, they're like, oh, it's not drive forms, I hate them. Even though they're way cool. I'm just a little baby who doesn't like Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's not Kingdom Hearts 2. I would say I enjoy Kingdom Hearts 3 more. I think they have way more cool mechanics. The fighting is more fleshed out. But 2 has a lot of nostalgia. And 2 is still really fun, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, I was doing a playthrough of it, doing Kingdom Hearts 1's challenge and achievements, but, you know, you don't get achievements for it, but just as a challenge. That even, like, was nowhere near me, but it definitely made contact with the guard, so good thing I got it. Yep. I should have waited for its attack to keep attacking or whatever. I feel like if I was more focused, I could actually get it down. Like that entire last fight, I was going mainly off of autopilot, and like I was barely paying attention while complaining about the form changes. I mean, the blocks were not helpful. I couldn't get much distance, and they were in my way. It's just I don't like the aerial dodging. I think if they can fix the aerial dodge in Kingdom Hearts 4, and almost everything else is the same in terms of air combat, it'll be a great game. I'm already feeling like people are gonna complain about stuff that they do in Kingdom Hearts 4, just because of how like some of the complaints in this game are so unjust. Like the complaints basically boil down to it's not Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, come on, get over yourself. Screw up. I saw someone who was like, oh, if they bring in the world exploration from Kingdom Hearts 1 and the combat from 2, Kingdom Hearts 4 can be so good. This game does a lot of that. A lot of what people like about 1 and 2 is in this game, but they just refuse to see it. Because the story is kind of... The story is probably the weakest point in Kingdom Hearts 3. Which is a little disappointing, but I mean, I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's, like, so bad that the game should have the reputation it does amongst the community. Because the community is not happy with it. My brother was a Kingdom Hearts 3 hater on launch, so I was like, this is fun, I don't know what you're talking about. He's come around with a a lot of people still have not given Kingdom Hearts 3 the proper chance. I see it like almost every day on the subreddit. I think I left the subreddit because so much of it was just, I hate Kingdom Hearts 3! Or people like, being like, which game should I play next after being Kingdom Hearts 1? It's like, freaking play them in order. What are you doing? Like, also, for the amount of times, I see this amongst a bunch of different subreddits. It's not just Kingdom Hearts subreddit. I see a lot of them God of War, Ragnarok, and Jedi Survivor, where there'll be a mechanic in the game that you don't have yet, like at the beginning of the game, right? But you see things like the vines in God of War, right? You can't destroy them right away. you need to level up, or you need to progress in the story to unlock that, right? There'll be so many posts in subreddit, like, how do I destroy these mines? It's like, if you can't destroy them yet, you probably don't need to. And you probably should just keep playing the game until you can. And not, that's the subreddit. Freaking play the game. There's even been some which is like, how do I get, what do I do now? And the answer is literally walk forward. It's like, come on guys, play the game. Like, I'm not one of those people like, back in my days, they wouldn't survive without the internet. But like, some of them would not. They'd be like, oh, I don't like this game because I don't know how to play. I play Zelda. Play the original Zelda. It gives you no instruction. It's like, here's a sword, go fight some monsters. Bye-bye. That's all it gives you. I mean, there are times where I'm like, I don't understand what I'm meant to do. I'm gonna look it up, and the answer is super simple. But sometimes it's not simple. You know? So I'm not saying like you shouldn't look up problems like if you're running into something. But maybe don't go to the subreddit. Maybe go to like a walkthrough tutorial, you know, on YouTube. There's like so many of those for every single game that exists. In fact, like, they're probably up as soon as the game releases. Though some walkthroughs, when I looked them up, I'm like, you can cut so much of this out. Like, it's like they edited it so weird. Like, they barely do any editing to it. Like, there's Crash Bandicoot walkthroughs where I'll see them die multiple times. So I'm like, this is the kind of thing you could just cut out. Like, you could just splice it. Like, this isn't a speedrun or anything. Like, nobody cares if you cut out some of your deaths when you're trying to show what you're meant to do. Especially because there's times I've seen, like, in Stormy Ascent walkthrough for the collections, I'll see that they did cut some stuff out, because when they get to a checkpoint, there'll be times where there's a cut, but they'll still die after that. So it's like, what did you cut out? Did you fail so terribly that you needed to cut it out?
No way.
I've been too busy yapping to not die. Hold on. The giant horse. I don't know if I'd say this is a giant horse. It's definitely large. Above average. A giant? Like, you can see in the Storm Rider. That's pretty big. You can call that a giant. Freaking the World of Chaos monster thing? From Kingdom Hearts 1? One that looks like a giant penis? Like, did they realize that's what it looked like? Surely not. They're like, oh man, we definitely messed up with the design of this thing. I definitely hit guard, so I don't know what you're talking about, game. We probably will call it a day after a few more deaths. We got really close. Maybe if I just like lock in, you know, stop yapping so much. Let me move this. Okay. Let's just like get in.
Take this! Fire! Blaze!
He's getting stuck and he's gonna attack soon. I think if it hits a block, it just gets blown up. So that's kind of cool. The one thing that is actually useful for the blocks to be there. Good phase. Got a lot of good damage. This one you just gotta spare dodge. Like, I think you might be able to get hurt. Like that. It's really just luck at the end of the day of it, because there's no way you can predict his movements, and if he gets too close and just sits there, sometimes he does that, and you just gotta be lucky and spam fast enough. But that was really good. That was really, really close. But yeah, like he was nearly to his final health bar. So I could have probably hit him more during his lightning phase, but I was just trying to not die. So sometimes when he does that, he launches into his dash attack, but sometimes he just does nothing. So it might just be a response to damage, which would make sense because it's a move to get you off of there. It's not really there to do damage or anything. It doesn't even do anything. It just moves you away from it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, lucky. You have iframes with the dodge roll, but as you're exiting it, you barely have one. So it's like if you don't get lucky or if you don't spam it fast enough, you'll still get hurt. What it's gonna do is charge attack sooner. It almost always does it when it's entering its Thunderdome phase. Yeah, here we go. See, it's just you're at a weird angle or you get unlucky, that attack's just gonna kill you. There's not much you can do about it. You can try to dodge out of it, but it's if you're like at a weird angle, you just get stuck and pop. You can sometimes survive if you get stuck, if you just keep rolling, which I was doing. It's just sometimes it does stuff. So, pretty good one for sure. Doing some good damage. Helpful. They don't do a whole lot, but they are helpful if they attack more than if they don't. It's not a negligible difference, but they sometimes just decide not to attack. Even though they're on Sora attacks, so they should be like shooting at me, they don't understand aerial combat that much. But you just gotta dodge and know if you're gonna get hit. Either when they're off the map, you can do your strategy of just being near them because you are far enough away from them that they'll hit you. I don't think they're Thunderdome saves, so no. when it starts to lower itself, it's getting ready for its spin attack. So that's when I decided to dip. Like, I can get some hits in, but it's just better though.
Can't be.
Why is that just not working? It should. Like, if you spam dodge roll, you can live through that. You've seen me do it before. It sometimes just doesn't work. Maybe it's a frame rate thing. If I'm at 60 frames a second, it's like, or 120. It's like, oh no, you can't do that because you got like half a frame, like one frame that, you're not doing. If I die again, maybe I'll put it down to 60. Not like I really can tell the difference between 60 and 120, really. Do people actually tell the difference? I don't know. I don't see a difference. I think people are just they're just faking. Apparently you can only see 60 frames per second anyway. What's it at though? Oh, it's in the settings. Display. Oh, it is at 60 frames. So, never mind. Yeah, we'll do it a couple more times, so then maybe call it for the night. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. And I know my headphones died at 1 hour and 40-ish minutes, so we've definitely been on this fight for a while. It's hard to predict how the missiles are going to react because they're not like heat seeking. They don't target you necessarily, but some of them will go at you directly. And they'll curve as you dodge away from them. So like they will. Like, you kind of have to pay attention. But at the same time, like some of them just don't even go get you. And sometimes like that, like you can't even do anything about it. Because I guarded the other one, I didn't have time to guard that one. So it's an interesting attack, to say the least. It's more consistent though than the electric attack, which feels kind of if it kills me or not. Like I'll do the exact same stuff and they'll die. It's really weird. Cool. Yeah. So when it retreats, I want to retreat. I do not want to keep pressing it if it retreats because it's not necessarily going to do the charge attack, but it might. Like that. And that was a weird one because it was so far out of the balance that like I had a wild warm up before it hit me. It usually does that after the full attack. Let's hope I don't die here. I'm just gonna try to keep my distance. Go whatever way it's not. Yeah, rebuilds the stage so it can't get hurt. We can't get rid of it. It's attacking a lot more frequently though. I don't know if that's like what it does once it does its lightning zone phase. Nope. That's so annoying. As I was doing my finisher, when you do your finisher, you can't cancel it. So if it does something that you want to dodge while you're doing your finisher, you're just shit out of luck. You're just gonna die. There's no way around it. I'm gonna call it the night. I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I've been on this for at least 2 of those hours, so. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna save it because I don't think I saved it before we fought the boss, so. I mean, if I hit continue, I'm gonna, like, continue from where we left off, but. Might as well manually save it. Wow, we're level 12. Yeah, no. It's an annoying fight on Pro Code level, I'm not, it's not on level 1, but with Pro Codes on, it's an annoying fight because you really can't do much about most of what it does, and you will. It's just like not being able to heal and how some of these attacks it does are really stupid. Most bosses, I will say, probably don't follow this trend. Like when we were fighting Rock Titan, I was like, this is a normal boss. Like sometimes it moves its head and you die randomly, but once you figure out how to deal with it, it's not really an issue. With the Wind Titan, none of its attacks are really cheap. So it's not like every boss is really annoying like this one is. It's this one, the Demon Tower in Twilight Town. I feel like the Demon Tower later on in the game isn't going to be as difficult, but it's also more of a challenging fight, so we'll see. I'm out of water. So it's a good time to end it. Let me see who's live. We'll see if we want to raid someone. But that'll be it for the YouTube video. See you guys later.